Hello everyone, I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Chavez, and we are Carla and Connor,
the mother-son real estate and design duo.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. Today we're going to be talking about how we made $1 million company with only $3,000. So if you want to watch that video, make sure you smash the like button and subscribe and stick around.
Smash and subscribe.
Alrighty, so today is all about our story, what we did, how we made $1 million company with just $3,000 in basically about a year. Alrighty, if you don't know, about 2 years ago, we started a real estate and property management company. What we do is we manage, basically own and operate short-term rental property. We knew we were going to do this or do something like this, so we had previously saved up each about, I want to say $1,500 each.
Yep. I would say we each put in about $1,500.
And that's sort of what got us started.
What are we gonna do next? We're gonna find a willing landlord to let us rent out their place, basically.
Yeah. So we found a willing landlord that was going to let us short-term rent their property. Now, it wasn't easy, it wasn't hard. You just gotta ask around 100 no's and you'll get that one yes. Yeah. You can't talk about yourself?
No.
Well, you do it all the fucking time every other time when there's not a camera.
Gotcha.
Alrighty, so we started with a $1,000 deposit.
Yep.
That included the deposit and the first month's rent.
Yep.
So it wasn't like a nice place, but it wasn't a bad place either. It was decent.
Yep.
And so again, to start up for the deposit and the first month's rent, we had $1,000 towards that.
Yep. We worked the numbers to make sure that we knew when we put it on the market, we were going to be able to cover our expenses.
There's somebody in our window who's doing some construction. Freaked Carla out. They're always there, and I'm usually naked. One day I was sitting on my desk right here, typing naked, and I saw the guy's head pop up.
Oh
so his head was basically in my palms.
That is so awful.
All right, so after we paid the $1,000, that left us with $2,000 for furnishing the property and getting it all ready.
Yep. And it was, a smaller, like Connor said, not a great place, but, we knew we would be able to get it rented because it was in a good location, just not the nicest place. So the $2,000 we needed to stretch as far as we can. We literally went scavenging in dumpsters.
Yep, on Craigslist.
Went on to Craigslist,
dumpster dove for furniture. We found ugly furniture. We went on the Nextdoor app and asked for free furniture.
Yep. A lot of people, just anything you're giving away, to start a household, we'd like to have, and we were generously given lots of different fun stuff.
Sorry, I just want
to. We did everything ourselves. That's, I think, really important piece to add to our story is that we did all of it ourselves. We were the ones literally, I'm shoving Connor's ass into a dumpster kind of thing. And then he would throw it over to me.
And when we would find a piece of furniture that we thought could use or that was ugly, we just DIY'd it. We just painted it. We put on some new hardware, kept it very inexpensive because we knew we only had $2,000 to get this done.
Yep. Basically,
we were the movers, we were the painters, we were everything.
The cleaners.
The cleaners in the beginning with this first property.
Yep.
We did everything. So next was the profit. Now with this property, it profited about $1,000 to $2,000 a month. So essentially we were able to recoup some of our costs after that first month, not all of them. Now in the beginning of starting our business,
we just both decided that we were not going to take any sort of salary because we both still were working each full time at other jobs. And so we, were living off that money, and we wanted to reinvest every single dollar that we were able to get back into our business so we could get, and approach that next landlord.
After that sort of first property, we learned how far we could really stretch $2,000, and we were able to get it done in $2,000, and it looked really great. So it really helped set us up for success for the next properties.
Yep.
So within about 30 days, we found the next landlord.
Yep. All the meantime, we're checking dumpsters. We're checking roadside, like throwaway shit, running into thrift stores, Craigslist. We continue doing all of that knowing, hey, we're going to be needing to furnish another property and we still don't have very much money.
Exactly. Are you fucking kidding me? And you just spit all over me. Oh my God.
All right, let's retake.
Okay. No, that's staying in.
No,
yes,
that's
it is. Yes, it is. Alrighty. So we got the second property within 30 days of getting the first one. At this point, we didn't have enough profit saved up for this property, so we still had to bring some of our own money to the table. But again, we were still working with roughly $3,000.
Yep.
So after that second property, we have now doubled our profits. So we weren't having to use any of our own money anymore. Again, all the money that we were profiting was just going towards saving for that next property. Again, we did not take a salary for the first few months, actually.
Probably close to 6 months.
Yes,
we didn't take
close
any
to
money
6 months,
ourselves.
yeah. And after we got that second property, again, our profits doubled, so it was easier to get that next one, and it sort of just grew organically from there, from referrals, from our advertisements, from posting on Craigslist. So after we started with those smaller properties, we were able to get into more larger scale properties where the profit was higher, but also the expenses were higher and the startup costs were higher.
Yeah, startup costs are always going to be higher on a bigger property, and so we kept it small to start, and then as our profit started building and we started seeing, okay, we can afford to get into a little bit larger, then we started approaching landlords that had larger size properties.
Yes, and essentially, this is about when we started cleaning them and both having to clean them, so we switched to basically part-time jobs and doing this as well, and all of our time was spent cleaning these properties.
Yep.
Because we didn't have any help. It was just us. We did everything.
Which I think was important on a number of levels. Number one, just because I like doing it myself and making sure I knew what quality was, and I really kind of set the standards for our quality control. But I also think it's just important so when a guest does complain about something, you realize, oh, I didn't do that, or whatever, so you can then tweak your own system to make it work for you.
Or for when you do actually hire people, what you can expect of them because you did it yourself.
Exactly.
So again, about 4 to 6 months later, we started doing part-time and paying ourselves. Again, we were making $750 a month. Not a lot. That's $750 each for literally cleaning these properties day in, day out,
7 days
Sunday
a week.
through Saturday. Yep.
7 days a week. It was 24/7. It was, it was grunt work to, the max, literally.
So after doing this for a little bit, we were able to get some duplexes, some even bigger properties, because again, we weren't spending any money other than that $750 each. All the money was going back into the business, and that was so very important in the beginning of our business to help grow it.
In the meantime, not only are we looking for property, the next property that we could potentially rent and furnish, but there are also people that we started approaching that already had existing vacation homes that were furnished, that we said, hey, are you tired of managing it? Are you tired of your cleaner not showing up? Are you tired of your handyman not coming and doing the job? Are you are you tired of doing this, and can we help you with it?
And that was really important for the growth in the beginning, is to diversify how we were creating that income and creating those profits.
Yep.
Now, after doing that for a little while, a couple more months at the 750, we both moved to full-time, quit our jobs, and did this completely full-time. We raised our monthly income ever so slightly.
We basically looked at each other and said, how much do you need to live? How much do you need to live? Bare minimum, nothing, no, like fancy dinners, no fancy, outfits, no nothing. I mean, it's just, what do you need to live, make your ends meet? And that's how we agreed to.
So once we were full-time, we learned that we were spending literally every single second cleaning. Because at this point, we had tons of properties.
Cleaning or fixing a light fixture or fixing a plumbing problem or a fence gate that fell down or any number. I mean, it was basically, we were literally just spending every single waking moment doing something on the property.
Yes. And in the very beginning, it was both of us. So we'd both go to the property, clean it, maybe move on to the next one, and then we'd be done for the day. At this point, since there were so many properties, we had to split up. We had to just really focus and basically work all day on these properties by ourselves.
Yep.
And that's when we, sort of figured out that our investments or our time could be used better elsewhere. And that's when we decided to hire our cleaner.
It was time to bring on a cleaner to do that work for us, which would save us a lot of time, essentially free us up to then grow our business further, start to approach more landlords, start to diversify and do different things. You know, you can't do that when you're, you know, scrubbing a toilet, basically.
You know, just because somebody owns a company that's worth a certain amount of money doesn't mean they have that money. And in fact, it means basically the opposite. Just because our company makes X amount of dollars every single month, well, we don't make X amount of dollars every single month. Nope. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here on YouTube right now. We'd be on a yacht. We'd be on a yacht right now. Not here in my hot fucking apartment with this goddamn light in my face. We wouldn't be here.
No, we wouldn't be here. We would be, like Connor said, on a yacht or on some Fiji island or some shit like that, basically. But
and we're not. So after this, we're gonna go clean some damn properties because we need to hire a new cleaner at some point.
Yeah, because we're at the point where now our one cleaner isn't enough, essentially.
But going on that, we have expanded, but we really tried to keep it small to not overexpand beyond our means.
Yep.
So again, it's just us. We're the bulk of everything. We do have cleaners who help us. We have multiple cleaners who help us here and there. We have friends and family who help us with different aspects of the business, handymen, different business partners who help us find properties, get properties, renovate properties.
Accountants, stuff like that. Yes. But again, what we've tried to do is do it ourselves until we were bursting at the seams and could no longer do it and felt as though our time was better spent elsewhere. And I think that was important for our business, not only just, you know, the bottom line and money, let's just be honest, but also so we knew every aspect of our business.
Yeah.
I wanted to understand how the books worked. I wanted to understand how our taxes were going to work. It was important for me to understand those things, and I think, you know, it was important for you. But once we understood it, I didn't want to spend, you know, 4 hours every day finding the 4 pennies because I wasn't able to balance our books.
Exactly.
It's just our time was better spent paying somebody who knows how to do that, and then moving on with other things to grow.
Alrighty guys, well that's about how we turned $3,000 into $1 million company. Again, it didn't happen overnight. A lot of sacrifices were made. It takes time. It takes a lot of hard work. It's not easy.
No, it still isn't easy.
No, still.
Every day.
Again, we're not on a yacht.
No.
Once we're on a yacht, then
we'll
it'll be
it's
easy. But we're not there yet.
Not yet.
Anything else you'd like to add?
On our way, no, just visit.
On our way where?
On our way to the yacht, you know.
Oh, okay.
Eventually.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You never know. Anyway, you want to smash and subscribe.
Yes, smash the like button, subscribe to our videos, comment down below, let us know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns.
We'd love to help you out.
Reach out to us on all of our social media.
We'd love to see you.
No, what's our social media?
Carla and Connor.
At Carla
and Connor.
And check out our blog, carlaandconnor.com. And listen to our podcast.
Yeah, we have a great podcast coming out.
Is it great?
It's great.
I don't think it's
It's fantastic.
Okay, maybe it is. All right, it's called Vacant to Vacation, and you can check it out on iTunes if I have figured that out by now. If not, then check it out on SoundCloud, and we'll be all set to go.
Yep. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. I'm Connor Ashley.
And I'm Carla Chas.
We're the mother-son real estate and design duo.
We are here to help you invest in properties.
Now, you can make a lot of money doing this.
We're your people.